of us threads in her design. Once called monsters.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets a clear day. I'm afraid you missed the ship, Trousseau, but there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo. Baldur's Gate. The army marches overland, but we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way. Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved. As you bear down on his mind, you feel a pulse in response. 1,000 pulses, echoing from the nearby crates. Tadpoles. His mind had rejected the knowledge, forced it behind a mental wall. A wall you just took a hammer to.
Worms. Worms in their heads. Worms all over. Parasites. Worms.
What in the hell?
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Death is but a word away.
I will ascend.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. You are not ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
Greetings. assaulting someone. You're headed.
I am fury. I am death.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Big! In walls above! Maybe whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But mig band. Not allowed to pet gnolls. You find meat? You share.
That map marked this very spot. I should scan the area. These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now. Their name matters not, merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards! Lies, it merely pretends. But I'm a patient hunter. I will wait for it to stir, and then I will strike. Now I must return to my prey. It has been too long.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. Their will has always been hers to command. I am simply putting it back where it belongs. Behold. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? Oh, as you wish. A little advice. Should you seek an audience with her, steel yourself. To be remade, we must be willing to suffer. Please, Thorell, and you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all have...
Araj Baldur, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. We Balduras are simply curious.
You realize why the name rings familiar. House of Baldur was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
Blessed by the Absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides. Just a little pain for a lot of gold. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And, if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise. That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him. Don't say such a thing.
There's no time to waste.
Araj, should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion. Just a little prick, and it's a little pain. There we are. All of your very best traits.
Which way to the nearest library?
Araj Baldur, trader and... Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent... Just a little prick, and it's all over. A little pain for a lot of gold. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
Action, not reaction.
Araj, should you be interested, I have a particular offer. With one drop, I can brew a rather... Just a little prick, a little pain for a lot of gold. There we are. All of your very best traits.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, true soul. You've come in the spirit of trade, I hope. Come back anytime.
be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
The goblins. They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little...
And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zarel. Be creative. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Do. Have fun. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal! You serious? I don't stand a chance!
Moving.
Let me recite their demise. Striking distance.
General has withdrawn to the temple above.
moon lanterns outside are maintained too.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I. Your confidence is delicious. I can see why the Absolute might be hungry to dig deeper into that mind of yours. I certainly am.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
She is formidable. But how many days of passion will you get out of her? How many nights? The Absolute will give you something that can last. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, Disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
traps, please.
Hey, True Soul. What's the word? Armies gathered outside. The General giving us marching orders. Just keen to get back to the gate is all. I was born there. I want to be the first to put it to the torch.
Seen the view out west from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Let's pop you open, shall we? That might be worth a look.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
Let's get on with it.
But they were already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
Let's see what my touch can do.
This night song sounds like the source of Ketheric Thorn's invulnerability.
Night Song. Not exactly a name I'd associate with the Absolute.
Its powers could prove useful, especially if turned against Ketheric himself.
We'll need to explore thoroughly. I doubt Ketheric leaves the means to his downfall out in the open.
No one back home will ever believe this. That might be worth a look.
Huntsman and huntress.
Dark justiciars.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark she went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which she herself fed. Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Oh. We both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. I already did. If, through the dark, you go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, It is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps? I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear, it's that one must always give the devil his due.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempt.
Me, Zirel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Thorm's will alone.
Bones everywhere. Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
That's Merkel's symbol.
What am I to do? Let's get this lock to yield. This map shows a temple of Shah, and something dangerous lurking within.
Wits and blades.
No,
there's more to this place. I'm sure of it. Looks like a trap there.
I thought my luck had run out for a moment. Trap must be disarmed.
Looks like a trap there. Trap.
Moonrise Towers. It must have been quite a sight in its heyday.
Best avoid that trap.
Ketheric Thorm. Looks like he's mourning his daughter.
Best avoid that trap.
Ketheric Thorm leading a dark Justicia army. He fully embraced Shah.
What's next? That disc must be the way forward.
Where exactly does it lead?
The gauntlet of Shah. Before my very eyes. The Dark Lady guided me here. She wanted me to find this place. That Lady Shah. Best avoid that trap.
The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
Embrace those who blunder. The darkness will feed you, taking what they hold dear.
I've got a long road ahead.
I've spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Time to get going.
No time to dally. Best avoid that trap. Trap. Looks like a trap there. Looks like a trap there. Best avoid that trap.
All's well that ends.
Once more. Some form of Sharan defense.
Bested by some Sharan trap.
Once more. That ring must be some form of Sharan defense.
Oh, enough fighting.
Lady's path lies in darkness.
I will not be bested by some Sharan trap. There's something about that ring.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Sealed with magic.
Trained once more.
It'll take more than
Ring
nimble
must be some
fingers
form
and a
of Sharan
lockpick to get
defense.
past this. Let's get this thing open.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Can't afford to stay idle.
least things have stayed interesting.
Brief respite.
Feed your bodies and rest your minds. Lady Shah needs her warriors strong and ready.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave! Talking of you, intruder. Invader, unworthy one. These halls are not for you.
Even the rats have the...
A place of offering to the Dark Lady. May she embrace the entire world.
My good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. Why, I'm practically an... The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. Oh, man. Tell me, have you noticed any residual...